The Cheetah and the Chameleon. One day an unfriendly cheetah saw Chameleon. Cheetah said, "You are bad chameleon. You are very, very slow and lazy." Chameleon said, "Please don't make fun of me." Cheetah said, "No, I'll fight with you." Cheetah and the chameleon started fighting. At last they realized fighting is not good. Cheetah stopped being rude. They became friends again.
The Snake and the Monkey by Annie. There once was a super smart monkey. He lived in a dark, spooky jungle in Vietnam. Under him, a terrible, nasty snake was always hiding himself. On Mondays, he usually shouted up to the monkey, "Come down, monkey. I have some tasty fruits down here," he said in a sweet voice. He didn't really mean it, but every time he said something like that, he thought, "I'm the best of the world." One day, Monkey came down to taste some of those delicious fruits. He had a plan in case it was a nasty trick. When Monkey came down, it got trapped. Snake came slithering to Monkey and said, "I am the best of the world." "No, you are not, unfriendly Snake. Let me out or I will get out myself," said Monkey, a little scared. At night, Monkey escaped a clever way and took Snake with him. When morning came, Snake was trapped, and Monkey said to him, "That is what you get for doing nasty to me." The end.
The Enemies by Bethany Monk. Once there was an elephant, big, fat, and strong. He lived in the forest. But a cheetah moved there, and he was very hungry. But the elephant wanted to share a room with him. But because they had the same homework, but the cheetah got the homework wrong. Then the elephant got the homework wrong. The end.
The Monkey and the Snake by Cameron. One day there lived a monkey. He found a snake inside his tree. He was very frightened when he saw the snake. The snake said, "Don't be frightened. I want to tell you something." Then the snake said, "Your tree is going to fall down." The monkey didn't believe him, but the snake was right. Soon the monkey saw a crack in the tree. He was very scared. So then he believed the snake, and the snake was friends with the monkey, and they lived happily ever after. The end.
Duck and Cow by Dion. Once upon a time there was a cow and a duck. They loved each other. Duck said, "Let's fight." Cow said, "No." Duck said, "Come on. I'm better than you." "No, you are not," said Cow. "Fine, we will fight, but I love you." 1, 2, 3, go. "I'm better," said Duck. Cow won the fight. Never fight. The end.
Fox and Hare by Philip. One day, a fox met a hare in a forest. The fox said, "Let's have a race." So they had a race. The fox was faster, so the fox couldn't see the hare, and he went backward. The fox, when he was at the finish line, he looked and he didn't see the hare behind him, so he wanted to look for him. He found him and he ate him. A man came and found the fox and wondered why the fox was so fat. opened the fox's mouth and pulled the hair out. The end. The Lion and the Rat by Gulsher. One day the lion said, "Let's have a fight." So they started fighting. The lion said, "Stop." The rat punched the lion. The end.
The Monkey and the Snake. One day in the jungle in South America, there was a mean snake, a funny monkey. The snake had been laughing all day long at the monkey. The monkey had been crying all day. The monkey decided to hit the snake. The snake went crying home. After one day, the snake came out to bite the monkey. The monkey went home hurt, and after 2 days, monkey said to snake, "Let's be friends and never hurt each other again." The end.
Dog and Cat by Nicola. One day, Dog and Cat were at the beach. Then they wanted to go home, so they had a race. They were very fast. They were very excited to race. At last they got home. It looked very, very clean. They were playing hide and seek. Then they were playing with a knife. By accident, Dog poked his eye out. So they said they will never play with a knife again. Instead, they wanted to play hide and seek again and played nicely from that day on. The end.
The Kangaroo and the Lizard by Max. A long time ago in the hot Australian outback, Lizard woke up because Kangaroo was cutting a cactus. Today Kangaroo was cutting extra hard. Lizard thought that tomorrow he would stop that cutting. The next day, Lizard found some thorns. Lizard put the thorns on the cactus and then he waited. Then Kangaroo came and he started to cut. Kangaroo screamed, "Ouch! What are those things?" Then Kangaroo noticed there were huge thorns on the cactus. Kangaroo wondered who did this to him. Kangaroo thought that it could have been Lizard, and then he went to Lizard. Kangaroo asked Lizard, "Did you put the thorns on the cactus?" "Yes," said Lizard, "but why? You made so much noise. I'm so sorry." And Kangaroo never cut a cactus again. The end.
The Cow and the Chicken by Ron. Once upon a time there was a farm. On the farm was a cow and a chicken. One morning, Chicken was walking in the meadow. Cow came to the meadow. Chicken said, "I am the fastest." Cow said, "I'm the fastest." And Cow challenged in a race. Chicken said, "We race to the barn and back." Chicken said, "Go." The race was on. Cow was in the lead. Cow saw delicious green grass. Cow stopped. Chicken passed. Cow never noticed. Chicken passed. Wait, so then Cow said, he is very far behind, but he was not. He was in front. Chicken touched the barn and ran back. Cow woke up. Chicken was at the finish line. Chicken said, Chicken said, who is the fastest? Moral. Just the moral. Do not think you are the fastest. The end.
The title of the story is The Cheetah and the Cow by Sanya. Once upon a time there was a cow lived with his mother in a village. One day he lost his way from the village and he saw a cheetah and they became good friends. The cheetah was not cruel. He took care of the cow so nicely. They searched for the mother cow. A couple of days finished. At last they reached in a village. They saw a mother cow, and the cow lived with his mother cow happily, and the cheetah went back to the forest. The end.
Chicken and Duck by Sierra. One day, the chicken met duck and duck met chicken. They said, let's go out and pick some apples. And so they did. Then they went the wrong way and they came to a house to a friendly duck. They asked him where the nearest apple tree could be. He's like, go right, then turn west, and then you'll find the nearest apple tree. And then they thanked him. It started to get late, so they quickly wanted to hurry. They saw the sun set, so then they found a near tree. They looked behind it, and they saw a big surprise. They found the apples, and there was just the right amount for them. There were 2 red apples for them. The end.
Alligator and Crocodile by Grace. Once there was an alligator and crocodile. The alligator got mean to the crocodile and said that he can't have dinner tonight. When alligator was sleeping, crocodile woke up and took his bed to another island. And when he put him to the island and he went back, alligator started to scream, and then he came back and said if he learned his lesson, and he said yes, and they became friends. The end.
Boy and Bear by Lydia. Once upon a time there was a boy called Arculus. His dad one day took him out hunting. So his dad decided to give him a spear and arrow and bow to go hunting with. He went by himself because his dad said that it would be a good idea to split up so they could both find meat. So then Arculus found a bear. He shot it in its ear. Then it moaned and groaned, but
Archelaus thought. He thought that it would be good to give his dad a big bear so they could have a big dinner. So then he stole some of his dad's money and then went to the market, got some fish, and gave it to the bear. But when the bear was done, he accidentally ate Archelaus. And his dad started to look for him because Archelaus was gone. So then he had to look. And then he went back home because he couldn't find Archelaus. He told Archelaus's mother, and then she said that she does not know where he is. So he gathered up courage and then went back to the forest. He's kept on looking for Archelaus, but he brought a spear and a chain, just in case. So then he saw the bear. He shot it in the ear, and then he put the chain around its neck. He dragged it home, and then the wife opened the bear up, and so Archelaus popped out. They were so joyed that they had chicken pie for dinner. The moral is that you should always go in the forest with somebody with you. The end.
Lion and Cat by Mika. If one day there was a lion walking in the jungle, and then lion saw a cat. Cat asked, "Where am I?" And lion said, "In the jungle." "This is my little brother, Nick. He is very scared of little cats, so just make sure you don't come all close to him. He's very scared of things that are from a different world, so just stay a little away from him, okay?" "Okay," said Cat. "So, is this your favorite tree where you can always lie underneath?" "Yes, and it's my favorite spot. Do you want to try with me?" "Sure," said Cat. Then it was morning, and then Cat said, "I have to go now. My owners are waiting for me." And then Lion walked with Cat all the way to the owners. The end.
Cat and Badger by Neville Pascal. One day, Cheetah was walking by the forest. He was very hot, so he went to see the world. Then he found the Badger. The Badger called him a name. Then they started fighting and fighting until the cheetah went away. The cheetah wanted to see a new place he could go, and the Badger never wanted to see the cheetah again. The